and I am behind because I slept all day yesterday and didn't get my words in. I typed some, but not enough, so I got a lot to do today. No more NyQuil for me. I just filmed another video, which was good because I forced myself to get up and take a shower and get ready, and now it's just me and the baby, and we have to pack still for Savannah, so I'm gonna do that and try to write and play with him. We are in Savannah at Thanksgiving. I caught up last night. I stayed up late writing, and I caught up, and I've written 400 words today, so I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to write. At least I'm not super behind. There's us in the back. I hit 40,000. It is day 28. We are on our way. My baby has to get his second round of the flu shot, so we're going to the doctor. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. We're finally getting back into the swing of things after Thanksgiving. We got back on Saturday, but then we had an oyster roast at my boyfriend's parents' house. It's kind of like a tradition. They bring back oysters and stuff from Savannah, and then they have an oyster roast. And so we were put in charge of toting all of the oysters, so my car smells terrible. Even though they were in a cooler, the smell just like permeated everything, and I still smell it. And seafood is like not my favorite smell, so that's been fun. So writing has been going well. Obviously vlogging has not been going so great. I haven't really like had time, I guess, which is a stupid excuse, but we've just been doing stuff constantly. And when we were in Savannah, we were doing stuff constantly, and I think I filmed once the entire time, but I did write, and I am caught up as of last night. I got all my words in on Thanksgiving, and I think I fell behind for a couple days after that, and then I caught up last night. And the exciting thing is that there's still a lot of story left to write, which means I'm gonna have more than 50,000 words, which is good because that would be a pretty short book. And you know, there's probably stuff I could cut, but I know there's also stuff I can expand on. I know there's stuff I kind of skipped because I didn't know how I wanted to write it, and I know I need to weave in at least one more character for the entire thing to make sense. But the fact that I feel like I have a lot left to write is good, and it's something I didn't experience the first 2 times I did NaNoWriMo. It is late, but I just finished my words for today. I cannot believe there are only 2 days left. I feel exhausted, but I also feel like this month has like flown by. I don't understand. It's almost 12 o'clock. I was really determined to finish my words before 12 o'clock. I did, so 2 more days to go. I want to make like a big recap video. I have a lot of thoughts about NaNoWriMo and the process and writing in general, so I'm trying to collect all of those. Also focusing on staying strong these final 2 days. The first year I did NaNoWriMo, I spent the last day writing like 4,000 words, and the second year I wrote like 4,500 words. So I'm excited to know that that is not going to be the case this year, because I am only like 3,269 words away. I'm really impressed with that math that I just did. I was not expecting to be able to do that right now. That's definitely an improvement. I think part of it is just that I'm trying to, you know, record it, and I don't want to look like an idiot when I'm having to type all this stuff the last day. I wanted to prove to myself mainly that I could do it, even with everything going on. It's day 29. I am heading to work. I spent all morning grading because My students have their final on Thursday. I keep telling myself just like a few more days of class, and then my boyfriend's almost done with his semester as well. And we got through Thanksgiving, which was a big trip with the baby. It was our first big trip with the baby. And so things should be going smoothly after this. I'm finally feeling a little bit better. I was sick on the trip some, which sucked, but it was fine because, you know, I'm not super behind. I'm not really stressed out about anything. So I would call that a win. It is day 30, the last day of NaNoWriMo. I still have wet hair and about 3,000 words to write today. I was writing last night, but I just didn't have the brain power left. I graded essays for what felt like the entire day yesterday, and if any of you can relate, you know that it takes a lot out of you mentally, especially if you leave a lot of feedback like I do. So, but I was okay with it because I knew I had all day today to write, and I know I'm gonna finish. I just gotta do it. I kind of feel like I should just write as much as possible today. I feel like I'm gonna take a break starting tomorrow, but I almost don't want to. Like, I just want to finish the first draft. It is December 1st, and I won NaNoWriMo last night. I didn't film because it was pretty late, and everyone else was asleep, and I didn't want to wake them up. But I won. I had like 51,000 words, a little over 51,000. So I still have more story to write. This was the first year where I stopped and I was like, I could do another couple weeks of this, and that would probably lead me to the end of the story. So now I have to decide, am I going to keep writing right now and then take a break and then edit, or am I just gonna like take a break now, or am I just gonna do it and not take a break because I know if I do I might not get back to it for a while. Because I remember the first two NaNoWriMos, I really wanted to get into editing right after November ended, but I took a little break, and then I felt so overwhelmed with just how much of a mess it was that I felt like I couldn't edit. But now I feel like I have enough of a storyline, like it's coherent enough that I could go back and edit it. I just need to draw out a timeline, and I didn't write in chapters at all, so I need to determine the chapters. But I feel like it's something that I could definitely do, like it's manageable. So that's really exciting. I think I'm just gonna keep writing and finish it. I'm still planning to make a wrap-up video, hopefully tomorrow, just on NaNoWriMo in general and my feelings about it. I hope everyone really enjoyed their NaNoWriMo experience, even if you didn't finish. Like, I've seen a couple of videos from people who didn't finish and they still had a really great attitude about it, and they still found the value in what they accomplished, and I think that's a great way to go. What really matters is that you wrote this month, that you started your project, and for some people that's the only way they can get started. If they have this sort of competition, they have this motivation to do it, and so I feel like that's the most important part, just getting started. But I will see you guys in a day or two with my wrap-up video.